Hello, welcome to What Am I Doing? The Dungeons & Dragons podcast where one experienced dungeon master and one failed scriptwriter discuss D&D topics. My name is Kinsey and my ridiculously inadequate pod partner is Lewis McCaffery. Got it in one, go fuck yourself. Yes.
What? I was just about to
don't know.
I was just about to compliment you.
I can see in the moment peripheral vision you were just like, yeah, look, this fucking guy. And
yeah, I was waiting for it to go wrong, but it didn't.
So
and you know what? I'm so proud of you.
So was I.
Yeah. Or at least I was until you told me to fuck myself.
Then go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a journey there to get. You've got to go and get.
So
I'm
not just able to fuck myself. No. I have to
you have to work for it. Yeah. Take yourself out for a nice dinner in a once in a while. Self-love.
You know what?
Self-care.
Sometimes
dinner and a movie.
I do think I don't care about myself enough. I don't appreciate myself. So
yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's beautiful. Well, how's your week been?
I mean, great, other than the fact that I'm apparently not allowed to fuck myself anymore, but so that throws off my plans for the rest of the week.
God wanted.
Yeah.
God intended.
But how about you? How's your week been?
It's been alright. I've just noticed I can see myself and I look so fucking broken. I don't know why. I've got no excuse. I just look broken. I just look like a tramp. That's just how I look.
I mean, that's not new. We're on season 2 now. We don't have to announce that.
Yeah, well, I think usually we have a little bit of small talk and then we go into the topic, we kind of snake our way into it. But I thought this time, because we've got a couple of things that have happened this week, we could talk about them. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
No. We, there was a dice competition.
Yes, there was.
At our local board game
store thing.
Patisserie. Yes.
I thought you said rotisserie then.
I'm trying to think of patisserie, like, how can we... A board gamers, if you will.
Sure.
Board game store.
Yeah, why not? It works. It works.
Yep. And they've literally not they've not tried to get us promo. We actually lost the raffle as well.
Well, we think we did. We don't know who's won.
We don't know who's won. They've not posted, but their dice were actually incredible, and they're a startup.
They were very good.
Yeah. So I just thought we would put it out there. To our one fan.
Definitely
back down to one fan.
2 fan. Well, yeah, back down.
Definitely back down to one fan. Yeah. I'm guessing.
Are we gonna say the name of the person?
Spectral Dice Creations.
I'm surprised you knew that. I didn't think you were going to.
I did look it up before, just so I remember, because my memory's awful.
Fair enough.
And one other thing, a bigger one. We this Friday are going to a. We actually don't know what it is.
No,
we don't know if it's a live play. A screening of the first episode. We don't know, really.
I don't know.
Very mysterious.
I don't know anything. I'm just taking your word for it that we're going to this place.
Yes.
For all I know, we could be going to your secret dungeon. I don't know.
It's not secret. You've been there.
True. We're in it.
You're in the dungeon right now, motherfucker. This is my interior decorating when I want people to be sad about being captured. This is the shit I give them. And they are called Grim North. Obviously, a bit of wordplay there because they're all in the north of England.
And let's hope it's not grim, though.
Hope it's not grim. We reckon it could be quite fun. Yeah. We've seen their stuff on YouTube. Grim North, 2 M's, and. Yeah, we will.
It sounds good. Yeah, from the limited information that I know.
We do have limited. We both generally have limited information, but we will hopefully get some footage. Hopefully they'll share some bits of us so we can put it on the next podcast for next week. So the podcast might be interesting for once.
Yeah,
which is always good.
Might be. Yeah. Caveat. Probably won't.
And do you know what? Shame on fucking you for assuming it could be better, because it can't. And
I really don't know what's going on.
Not because it's good, not because it's so good, but because it's so bad. No?
Yeah, sure. Joke? No, sure. I'm just confused. I'm just in a state of confusion. I don't know what's going on.
Let's get to it. Okay, I meant to say hello then. Okay, so today's episode is on dragons. Yeah, you weren't expecting that.
Oh yeah, I've just realised we didn't even say the topic.
No, that was the bit. Okay. That was the bit I did.
Fair enough, yeah.
You're here so I can do bits. But right now I'm having to do them all. I'm like a single parent. I'll wash and dry.
Papa.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds like I was actually really mean then. I just had nothing else funny to say. Okay. So today's episode is on dragons. There's a particular creature that puts the D in D&D, and it's not Daddy. And I've not experienced enough of it. Them, they. Lewis, I've been given 200 gold to party as if it's my final night on the material plane.
Okay.
Forgot what was written there. What am I doing with my 200 gold? It's a lot of money.
Well, to be honest, normally I'd say I'd pay myself to fuck myself, but that's off the table.
You have to work
So
for it.
we either spend it all on raffle tickets and don't win anything.
For more Spectral Dice Creations dice.
That we don't win.
Free promo.
Yeah.
Free dice.
I mean, sooner or later we'll have a set of dice so we can.
We'll have a
show.
set.
Show
Do we
it
need
off.
dice? No. Do
Will
we want dice?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
And
yes.
will we buy dice?
Yeah, of course
Always.
we will. Yeah.
You can never have enough. Anyway, so either that or paying for tickets to local productions, Grim North.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe, I don't know, maybe having a few drinks. With 200 gold, you have a few drinks, you have a bit of a party, maybe buy yourself a fancy little cloak.
Oh,
and then,
little cloak.
yeah, a little bit of a tame answer this time.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least it's an answer
Your
nonetheless.
final night, you're just buying clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, dress up nice
maybe
for the last night.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll pay you a visit.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll have 5 gold to spare.
Gold, baby.
Oh, you said 200. I said 5 gold.
Yeah, hang on, what the fuck? Okay, so let's get into it. What types of dragons can we experience in D&D, and what is the most powerful?
Ooh.
Yes.
So
you don't know.
Well,
because I don't know.
I would assume. In fact, I'll answer the first one first.
Yes.
So, in terms of what types, obviously there's the Monster Manual and the Player's Handbook, things like that, and other books, and Fizban's Treasury of Dragons that list all types of dragons, whether it's young and adult, whether it's copper, bronze, blue, white, green, and all of them obviously have different abilities or different damage.
Elemental kind of damages.
Yeah, like different damage types. For example, the standard dragon will do fire damage, a green, I believe, is poison damage, things like that, and they're also resistant to their damage type.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you can experience any of them really in D&D.
Okay.
And I think what you should be aware of is, let's say if you're in, I don't know, a swampy area, you can probably assume you're not going to see a blue dragon. It's usually going to be climate specific. Okay. And the most powerful, I would assume, is Tiamat, because who's technically a dragon. 5-headed dragon. So.
Yeah, all elements.
Well, yeah, I believe there's red, black, green, blue, and is it white? I think.
For Tiamat?
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure.
I believe those are the 5.
I've not dealt with Tiamat.
Not yet.
Not yet. Wait, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, fair. Good. Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
I'm speechless. So proud.
Thank you.
Like watching my boy put his shin pads on and go letting loads of goals because he's rubbish at football. He's rubbish.
You know what? You're talking a lot for someone who's speechless. I'll say that.
Yes. Is there a particular good time to introduce dragons into a campaign?
I think most of the time, if you're in a campaign, and for example, if it's a Tiamat campaign, most players that are in that group will know that they're going to be fighting dragons along the way.
It's expected.
But yeah, there's always, I feel like one of the best times, and this is just my take as a DM, one of the best times to introduce a dragon is when the party is almost but not quite ready to face it, and they know it. And I feel like there's nothing that strikes fear into a party's heart more than if they've just beaten, I don't know, Goblin Camp or Displace a Beast or whatever it might be, and then you start describing how they hear wings, there's a big shadow, they hear the roar and things like that, and when they realise that a dragon is approaching them and they know they're not high enough to beat it, I feel that will kick fear into them in a way that is just, it's great. Yeah, I love it.
Nice. I'm genuinely loving the enthusiasm. Yeah. No mockery here.
Thank you.
Loving I can see it. You've experienced it.
Yeah, dragons are just great. I mean, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so...
It is, that's what it is. Okay, can players obtain dragons as companions?
Yes. I mean...
Alright, should they?
No,
they should not.
There's always the chance. I mean, there's probably loads of ways that you can do that, and whether it's a companion that follows you around or just an ally of the party, because you could have good dragons in the world, and if they lend their aid in a boss battle or something like that, I suppose you could class that as a companion. I know that there are some homebrew classes, like we've seen in the server that we ran, that have like baby dragons or drakes as companions, which you can do. But I think if you're going to give that as a DM, and I think this is mainly for new DMs, because I feel like experienced...
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, experienced Dungeon Masters will
destroyed.
know. Exactly, yeah. It's not always the best choice.
Yeah. Be prepared to be unprepared.
Yeah.
Because they've got intentions if they want a dragon, I promise you that.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
What about you? What do you think there's ever a scenario where you would want to give players a dragon?
No, I think you touched upon a minute ago, there's we've had it in a West Marcher server where I've literally put a dragon into the game as a part of the storyline where you can't control it. It's offered its support to take down another thing, but it's kind of from the control of the DM. They can work out when's the best time to use its abilities and what still makes it a fair game. I think that's really important, actually.
Yeah, I think it's good to know that dragons are sentient creatures and they...
ridiculously intelligent creatures in D&D as well.
I mean, dragons see almost all of the life forms as inferior, so even if you find a good dragon, there's no guarantee that is going to turn around and offer its help for nothing. Like, it's got to benefit it in some way.
There needs to be a real... like, all the cards need to be on the table, and it needs to be like the last stand kind of thing, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, how do Dragonborn relate to dragons? I'm throwing out all the dragon words.
I like it. Well, just wait till after the show when I... I don't even know. I was going to say, well, I
dragging these nuts? Yeah, there we go. You piece of shit.
I had to get it in there at one point. But anyway, so... if I'm correct, which I believe I am, but I'm often not, Dragonborns, obviously being half dragon, half human, someone in their ancestor basically pulled a donkey from Shrek and fucked a dragon. And
Oh, really? You're serious?
I believe so. That's how it works in my mind. It's either that or it's something similar to sorcerers, or certain subclass of sorcerers. It is in there. They have dragon blood basically in their veins, and that's what gives them.
How about, just to make this a bit more interactive, if Lewis is wrong and you are actually listening to this and you're one of those people who know everything, please respond to this podcast.
Ridicule me.
Ridicule us on Instagram or the Discord server and tag him.
Yeah,
and we'll tie him up and put him live on camera and tickle his nipple. I don't know. No, actually,
I didn't know you've read my Christmas list.
Yeah, it's a good time. Take credit with a good time.
Literally. If I don't see at least one person calling me a dumb fuck for getting that wrong, then I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah,
I probably.
If he's right, still call him a dumb fuck. Okay, last question. We're whizzing through these. To be fair, are there any manuals you'd recommend for players and DMs to get their fix of dragons? Sorry, but we know obviously you've got like Dragonlance, you've got Fitzban's Treasury, but that's not a campaign, or is it a campaign? I don't think it is a manual.
Fitzban's Treasury of Dragons isn't. That's more. That I believe
it's like a codex of creatures.
that is more of. I believe that is in D&D. Fitzban. That's their. Not recollection, what's it called? Like their journal of their study of dragons.
Yes,
so that's always a good one because that'll show it in terms of how a player might see the dragons. But a good one is just always the monster manual. It's a basic, it's classic, but it has most of the necessary information. You've also got the Lost Mine of Phandelver. Yeah. Spoilers if you've not played it, and if you've not played it, what are you doing?
It's on you.
But
it's on you and your parents.
Exactly, and
for allowing you to walk this earth.
Without playing Lost Mines of
Phandelver.
But yeah, that one has a green dragon in it. So I believe a lot of campaigns will have a dragon in at some point. It's like how every campaign will have a dungeon. It is D&D, yeah.
It's D&D.
But obviously there's the... is it the Rise of Tiamat, is it called? I think.
Possibly,
Obviously that campaign's all about dragons.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, those are probably the main ones.
Nice. Okay. Well, nice and simple today.
Exactly.
And fun. Yeah. And... learned, educational,
which is unlike us.
It is. Okay, so today's adventure is sadly coming to a close. We're back again next week with the topic: glass isn't edible, but sugar glass is. So why aren't we talking about it?
We should be. Is that next episode?
That's the next episode.
Perfect.
Spoilers. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And if you like joining on the D&D action, then please follow us on Instagram and TikTok at WhatAmID&D, or check out the link in our bio to join our Discord server. I've been Connor Kinsey.
I've been Lewis McCaffery.
Good day.
Goodbye.